Hello, everybody. So I'm back, and I wanted to share with you guys a dream and a vision that the Lord gave me last night. Well, actually, this morning, because it was around 1 o'clock that I received the vision, and at some point then during the morning, I received a dream. And I just want to really share that with you guys because I'm pretty excited, to be honest. It made me excited. I still am, and I really want to share that with you guys now. But I'm gonna just jump in right away. Also, it started with after I was done talking to the Lord, and it was around like I said, around 1 o'clock in the morning. I started closing my eyes and I started seeing like this purple scenario, but like it looked like to me as if something were something out of space, like it was like a cloud form, but something like out of space, I would want to say. And it just like kept like spreading, like I kept seeing that, and like I just knew I had like this big feeling I'm about to see something. And then I did. I saw, and it was a very very vivid vision. Like it was like smack straight, right in front of my face, and it was a computer screen. And I saw a computer screen, and I saw the browser, and I know I was looking at a YouTube browser. So I saw the red square in the top left, and then with the with the Y, the letter Y on it, and I just knew it was YouTube, but the browser was like empty. And then I saw the X, like for someone like exit out of the page or website, right? And then, but the page, the website on itself, so YouTube on itself was just a blank. It was just a white screen. Like I know I was had YouTube open, but it was just a white screen. It was like totally empty, blank, white, as if I was looking at a white piece of paper. And and then the dream was over. Not the dream, sorry, the vision. After it was over, after I heard the click, I actually heard it click, and it was exited out, and then that vision was gone. So someone exited out this blank YouTube page and just was exited out, and then the vision was over. And I'm like, at this point I'm like, oh Lord, what are you trying to tell me? I'm like, what are you trying to tell me here? What did I just now see, right? And then then my thoughts started going in a different direction, and I'm like, Lord, am I still gonna be able to make videos? Like, is YouTube done? Like in that sense, right? I'm like, are we done with YouTube? Because it was like completely blank. Like so, like those were the questions that I was like starting to like ask God after that vision. And then at some point, I fell asleep, you guys, and what I then received in a dream, you guys, like this has never happened to me before. But I saw myself then all of a sudden, I had like a wedding apparel on, but I knew it was Jewish tradition, like nothing like modern wedding. It wasn't like a wedding dress, like a modern wedding dress, you guys, with a veil. Like this was something different. This was something completely different. I have never seen anything like it, and it was pretty cool. It was like pretty like I just loved it because like I knew it was like I knew it had Jewish origins to it. Like I knew it was in that direction of apparel. And I saw myself like, okay, so I had it on, and my hair was like I didn't even see my hair. It was like a white creamy robe that okay, instead of having a veil, like that was on my head. So like it was wrapped around like all the way. I'm trying to like show you guys how, because it was big. It was like high up. It was like high up, and it was like wrapped all the way up. Like my hair was not hanging out. It was wrapped all the way up, and like the last part of the robe made the veil. It made the veil of like the whole headpiece. And this veil, like the robe on itself, was so long. It was like it got, I want to say like my lower back. It reached like that area. Like that's how long it was. But on this rope on the front, this pattern was on it. And it started like, oh, this is like crooked, you guys. Okay, it was kind of like this. It was like this. And it was just like stacked up. Like this pattern was just like stacked up. So it wasn't like straight or anything like that. I just really want to show you guys. It was like kind of like as like a bottom half of a heart piece, like that symbol, right? So it's like definitely here. And it's just like was stacking up all the way to the top until that veil piece was there. And those patterns, they were like silver gold. And then I saw like the dress wasn't even long, like it wasn't like a super long dress. It went right to my knees. That's how like long it was. It went right to my knees. And it was like it had like ropes. Like I had something cover my arm, but it was also like the same color. And there was another color in there, and it was dark green. And it was only this dark green I only saw like at my rib area. Like that was part of the dress. It was together with the dress, but it was only like seen, I only saw it like by my rib area. Like my ribs. Like the stomach here in the front was again like white cream. So it was only like the sides. That's why I'm saying ribs, because it was like at that area and it was dark green. So that was part of that. And then you guys, then all of a sudden, after seeing me in this, all of a sudden I saw myself dancing. I saw myself dancing like how like the Jewish would like dance. Like I knew it was a Jewish dance. That I just knew it. Like, and it was just so beautiful. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, I can't believe I know how to dance like this. And I'm like dancing. It was really, it was just beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful, you guys. And I was just like, at this point, I'm just like in shock with like what's happening. And so I'm like really dancing. Like, this is just so beautiful. And then the scenario switched, and I was all of a sudden in this bathroom scene. Like, I was in the bathroom, and then I saw in the dream, the last video that I posted was the German one, right? And I saw then that when I clicked on that video, then I saw, instead of that what I posted, then I saw then a video of myself in this wedding apparel, me dancing like this. And at that point, I'm like, I didn't upload this. Where did this come from? Right? So I'm like, where did this come from? I didn't upload this. And like I was thinking like that. And then all of a sudden, while that was happening, a radio came on. And I heard two people talking to each other. It was two men, I know that. It was two men talking to each other, but they were talking to each other like as if they had like an interview was going on. And I knew that the one that was being interviewed, I know that I like knew this person, but from like a while back. So maybe some point in my lifetime, I've known this person, but like in this dream, that's all I knew. Like I know this person, but I haven't seen him in like forever. And I don't even know who it was. I really don't. I just knew though that I knew this person. And so I'm like paying attention to the fact, okay, like I'm interested what he has to say. I haven't seen him in a while, right? Like what's up with his life now, basically, right? So I'm like thinking that, but like the beginning, I'm still thinking, okay, with this upload, right? And then all of a sudden my attention was caught when this was said, when this was asked, because he was just asking him normal questions in the beginning, and then he asked this question. So the one giving the interview gave him then this question. He said, oh, what are you planning? What are you gonna plan on doing this year? Do you have any plans for this year or any plans for the future? And then the guy that I knew, even though I didn't know him in the dream because I only heard, right? And all of a sudden he answered. I just can't, you guys. Okay, he answered, I have no plans for this year. The Lord is coming this year. And then like that really caught my attention, and I'm like, what did I just now hear? And like after I heard that, I have made no plans for this year. The Lord is coming this year. I'm not making plans anymore. And like when I heard all of this, when I heard this, you guys, I was just like, at that moment I couldn't believe. I was like, he's a believer as well. I just couldn't believe that he was a believer as well. Like I was just so happy knowing that. I was just like, I can't believe he is also a believer, because I haven't seen this person in forever, and I know I've known him before, but I didn't know that he was also a believer, and that just came out of his mouth. Like that was how I was thinking in the dream. And then everything was over, you guys. The dream ended then thereafter. And I also did dream something quick a day before this one, that I didn't mention to you guys yet, because I was trying to figure it out, but it has a resemblance. It has a resemblance to the one that I had this morning. So I guess it was meant to be to share it now together the way it is. But in that dream, I saw 2 bathtubs. So again, I was in a bathroom scene, but this bathroom was at my mom's place, and there were 2 bathtubs there. And I was standing to the one that was I was putting water in, and it was clear. Like it was a clear, like normal bathtub water, right? And then my sister was there, and she asked me then, oh, Rochelle, can you leave the water in like that then for the kids, for her kids then to just jump in, right? And I said, yeah, of course, that's fine. And all of a sudden I look into the front, like across from me, and I see her husband. I see my sister's husband across, standing on the other bathtub. And that bathtub, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's extra stuff. It's like a liquid, and it's dark green in color that you can put in the bathtub, like around, like when you're sick or something like that. I know in Germany it's called eucalyptus. I don't know if it's the same word. I don't know if it's the same. Eucalyptus. It's a type of plant. It's supposed to have like some kind of healing, a healing part to it for like when you're sick. It's supposed to help open up like the nose and all these things. So like you can bathe in this. It's like a liquid you can buy, and like you can put in the bathtub then, so that you can inhale it and all these things. And I knew it was this green liquid. I knew it. But this bathtub that my sister's husband was standing at was filled with it. It was just completely drenched. That water was like drenched with that green liquid stuff that was supposed to heal when you're sick. And it wasn't just the bath. In the bath water, it was covered with the walls. It was everywhere over the walls, like at bathtub part. So here's the bathtub, and right above it is like tile walls, and like the tiles were just like covered in that green liquid. And I could see my sister's husband. He was like cleaning the wall then right thereafter. Like he was cleaning the green stuff away. He was like wiping it away. And then the dream ended. So like I said, I don't know what's up with this dark green color now, you guys. Again, here we have to help each other out the best as we can, right? But that's what I saw, and I did see a dark green on this wedding apparel, like on this wedding dress, Jewish tradition dress. I just knew that that's what it was. And it had like on the rib sides, like on the ribs, it was dark green. So something's definitely up with that color. And again, a bathroom scene, like bathtubs, bathroom scene. I don't know why, but the Lord's putting me, like, He put me now in this scene twice now. So, I'm really excited, you guys. Like, I just had to come on here and tell you guys right away. I think it's pretty encouraging. Like I said, if you guys have any interpretations of it, please leave it down below. We all are helping each other out here, and I just love our Lord. I love our Jesus, and I know we're going to be with Him here very, very shortly, and I just can't wait. And I love all my brothers and sisters in Christ. And I'll see you guys next time if we're still here, of course. But till then, we have to keep our faith up. We have to keep watching. We know that we're in the times. We know He's coming for His people. And that's all that matters. And like I said, the only one that can save us is Jesus, is our God. And like I said, I'll see you guys next time. God bless and love all of you guys. Alrighty, bye.